You had actually gone to college, but you dropped out.
Right.
Okay. Now, what college were you going to?
West Georgia, University of West Georgia.
Okay. Like, how far did you get into it before you decided to leave?
Man, I was in that bitch like 3 months, man. It ain't even worth goddamn discussing. I was in school for 3 months, left at home.
Why did you leave? I mean, after such a short time.
Why did I leave? It was only one reason why I left. It was my books got stolen from school. I was in a like little cafeteria. I was trying to focus too. That's the crazy thing about it. I was really trying to, you know what I'm saying, do better in school and get better grades. And I went to the little cafeteria to eat my lunch, and I left the cafeteria in like 20 seconds. I realized I left my damn books in that bitch, and I went back and them shits was gone. I asked everybody in that bitch that was sitting next to me, I asked the janitors. I went down to Lost and Found. My shit was gone. After that, I said, fuck school, this shit ain't for me. I started rapping full time.
So, I mean, if you look back on it right now, like, 20, in hindsight, if your books never got stolen, do you think that you would never actually have pursued your music career and gotten to the point where you are right now?
Nah, I think I'd still be making music, but I don't know what focus I have right now. I'd probably still be focused on music, but I probably wouldn't have been going as hard as I was, because I ain't had nothing else left. When I left school, shit, what else I was gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, you left school and then it was like, okay, what are you gonna do to make money?
Like, now what? So that's why I went so hard on the music. So that shit worked out perfectly for me.
Now, how did your mom feel when you dropped out of school?
How did she feel? Shit, like any parent, they like, man, why you doing that? But, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's my mom. She support with anything I do. So when I told her music was my new, you know what I'm saying, thing to do, she was behind me 100%.
Okay. Now, your mom actually plays a big role in your career.
Right.
Okay. So she's your manager and she's also your booking agent?
Nah, she used to be my manager. She used to be my booking agent. Now she handles my business.
You see this sometimes in the industry. There's even a name for it called a momager.
Uh-huh.
You heard that before?
Yeah, she was my momager for a damn good year and a half.
Why did you decide to have your mom, manage you and handle your career that way?
'Cause at that time I ain't had nobody to manage me. You know what I'm saying? I had a manager before her, and we had reached to like the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what the hell to do next as far as my career. The single I had, I was buzzing. It didn't. You know what I'm saying? The next step was radio, but at the time we didn't have no fucking money for radio. So when that song died out, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, what the hell I'm gonna do next? So I just, you know what I'm saying, I moved on from my last situation. I went back to my mama's basement, recorded. I told her I needed a manager. She was like, shit, I'll be your manager. I'm like, shit, I ain't got no other options. Shit, let's do it.
Okay. I mean, so what's it like, because your whole life, your mom tells you what to do.
Right.
And then suddenly your mom is working for you. It's
right.
the other way around.
That shit was a headache sometimes. I ain't even gonna flex, because her being my mama and my manager at the same time, like, that shit was like headbutt, man. We was going at it like, I can't talk to her how I want to because she's my mama, but at the same time, you're my manager, and I gotta tell you how I want shit done. It was just crazy, man. We used to go get into it, but at the end of the day, man, it was all love. So
when it was time to get, like proper management, I mean, did you have to kind of fire your mom in a way?
If you want to put it like that, it was basically like moving on. She understood, because she was telling me too, like, you know what I'm saying, we gotta find you somebody who can take you to the next level. So she was for it. At first she wasn't, but then, you know what I'm saying, anything that's gonna help my career, she behind.
Now you have actual, like, professional management.
I would say that, yeah. Okay.
I mean, is it a big difference from having your mom manage you?
Yeah, it's a big difference. They know more about the game. You know what I'm saying? They experienced, they had artists before, you know what I'm saying? They know how to move and where to put me in, all that good management shit. TJ, he know how to move.
Where we are as men, we just understand the equity in our relationship. You know what I'm saying? And the good outweigh the bad.
Okay, we can't hate on her, so let's say she has AIDS. Okay, now let's call her a fat bitch. Like, well, you already said I had AIDS, and so you think you calling me a fat bitch is gonna really hurt me?